right. Virgos. What is your message? Who's thinking about the Virgos? Who is thinking about the Virgos? What are you doing, Apollo? You want to go in the room? Go ahead. Can you guys go lay down? Kanan, you're being weird. Go lay down. All right. Who's thinking about the Virgos? Who is thinking about the Virgos? Who is this individual that's thinking about you guys? Who is thinking about the Virgos? Okay. You deserve better than them. Listen, if this message comes out one more time, there's somebody that's watching you, Virgo. Or maybe you watching somebody. I feel it definitely could be in the reverse. But doesn't matter. All right? You deserve better than them. Somebody is watching you. All right? This is somebody here that's jealous because they see you with other people. I want a future with you. This is somebody here. You wanted a future with this person. And then they played games. Now you don't even think about this person at all. I don't think you even think about this person. All right? Oh my God, my nose is like really tingling. I need to tell you the truth. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I realized all the mistakes. Okay. They're trying to manifest you. You got the I've been manifesting you card. It's not really working. Whatever technique that they're trying to do so far as manifesting is backfiring. What they need to do is focus on love messages. I mean, not love messages, self-loves. They need to love themselves before they can even remotely try to love you, because apparently they weren't able to do that. So what the fuck did they even want to come forward for? They're doing the manifestation wrong, because in order for the manifestations to actually work, the person also has to feel the same way back for a love manifestation to actually happen. Okay? I do see here it could be in the reverse as well, Virgo. So please. All right? But somebody here is trying to manifest somebody here, and that's against somebody's free will. You cannot mess with somebody's free will. And then on top of that, somebody here is doing it absolutely wrong, because in order for the manifestation to actually manifest, the person actually has to feel the same way about you. Anyways, let's go back to the topic. Who is this person? This person is being a creep and a weirdo. I swear, this is giving like past energy to the point where you don't even think about this. You don't even think about this person no more. This person they're becoming more spiritual. You got the star card. You may be somebody here that is spiritual, Virgo. Or maybe this is you becoming more spiritual. I don't know. Somebody here, you might be a rising star at this time. Or maybe you're just going towards your purpose. And that is being just more spiritual and more aligned. You may be dealing with the water signs specifically. All right, Scorpio, I see here. Or somebody here was water placements. Okay? It did not work out in the past due to illusions. Are we surprised? All right, number 7 could be significant, or the 3rd, or the 1st, okay, or the 7th, all right? There was a lot of illusions that was casted upon. That's because somebody here was manifesting. My nose is tingling. Virgo, this better not be you. Oh my God. Somebody here, listen, stop. You need... Virgo, if this is you trying to manifest a Scorpio, is not working. I'm sorry, I have to laugh because somebody here is not doing it by the book. Somebody here is being very selfish. All right. If you want this individual back, you have to do it right. All right. You're overwhelming yourself at this point because you're seeing this individual. You're getting jealous and hot-headed towards every person that's coming towards this individual. And you feel very delayed. This is the 8 of Wands. You feel like right now you feel stuck. All right. You feel very delayed with your life because you don't have this person in your life no more. All right. But guess what? Like, this is something here where you may have dealt with a fire sign as well, or maybe with somebody here with fire placements, or maybe they were casting an illusion where it delayed y'all being together, possibly. Put it where it's supposed to fit, but don't think about it too hard, because listen, somebody over here is manifesting. Don't stop it. Listen, this person is sitting in their devil energy. They're not right, okay? They might have some mental health issues. They may have claimed that you had mental health issues maybe in the past. But now everything that they were manifesting for you in the past is happening to them. They're sitting in their shadow side. All right, they don't even know what their sexuality is. I'm getting here somebody after dealing with you, they're having sexuality issues where they don't know if they're like men or women. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. I could be wrong though. But I see here that this person has a lot of anxiety because they feel like you know something about them and that you could expose them at any time, Scorpio. You definitely dealing with Scorpio here because you have the Knight of Cups. You was dealing with a water sign. This person is very jealous. They're very jealous. They're gonna come forward. I do see here that they're gonna come forward. They're gonna have courage with the Nine of Wands. This person is planning something where they're gonna come forward and they're gonna stand their ground. They're they're seeing things from a different angle, and they feel like they're gearing up for the worst when they come in towards you anyways, because you're somebody here that's very strong. And this person, they used to have a lot of confidence when it came to even being in your face, but now they can't even look you in your eyes. I don't know. It's given that they can't even like be who they were when they first met you, Scorpio. What, Scorpio or Virgo? What happened here? You too busy focusing on yourself, Virgo. All right, you're not even worried about this person. You focusing on the present. I feel like in order to get over this individual, you had to focus on the present, because that was the only way that you were supposed to get over this person, because this person, you surrendered to this. This is a release and surrender and purging card, because this person rejected you too many times. When you rejected so many times and people don't realize this, why the fuck would you want to go back to somebody that rejected you so many times, Virgo? Ugh. But somebody here needs to stop trying to manifest because it's not working. And then you wondering why you getting these mixed feelings. And Virgo, I see here that it could be you attempting these manifestations. But we do self-love. When we do self-love, then anything that love then follows after you do self-love. All right? We don't go against free will here. But it could definitely be them as well, okay? This person could be manifesting you, but it's not. Whatever the issue is not working. That's why you need to somebody here needs to come up with a better plan, all right? Why did this not work out in the past other than that? This person might be a body jumper, and they think that you don't body jump. They think you don't, they think that you don't know that they body jump. Family wealth, and this person might have a lot of like wealth, like they might be like financially stable, or maybe they come from a background, they may not look like someone here that has money, but they definitely possibly do have money. But I'm seeing here that they may possibly body jump, or maybe their ancestors. If somebody here somebody here is doing too much like magic or something, where the ancestors is getting tired where their body jumping and they're scaring the shit out of this person. This person can't let you go. They eat a lot of tacos, or maybe they are Spanish or Hispanic. I don't know. Whatever. We closing this out because it's getting silly now. You might be somebody here that likes yoga and does a lot of yoga. All right. Anyways, what's next after that? We doing Leo. All right. Who's singing about the Leos? We're going to do a different deck now. Who's thinking about the Leos? Okay. Who is thinking about the Leos? Who's thinking about the Leos? Listen, your read better come out. So, Leos, let's be honest here. Y'all be having the craziest fucking reads. I'm sorry. Y'all be having the craziest read. We got lax and doubt card, growth in summer, and divine timing, and twin flame. Y'all are separated right now from a twin flame situation. Or maybe you are having a lot of doubt. My head is starting to hurt. This person's head might be hurting because they're too busy crying or they're stressed out about y'all status. I think like y'all might be on a break or something. All right, I feel like this is definitely somebody here that you was with for some time. Like this is a giving relationship, Leo. And I feel like here y'all both started doubting your connection with each other, where it started it's not even growing in the summer, it's departing from each other in the summertime. Not even growing, it's departing, where y'all don't even know each other no more. This is somebody here that's either your soulmate and you're not fucking realizing it, and you need to get your shit together, and you're not realizing here that somebody is either your mirror, showing you a mirror of yourself where you need to really figure it out, either cut it off, or they are your soulmate and start treating them right, or vice versa. They need to start treating you right. Both of y'all need to start treating each other right, where you need to come together and act like real soulmates, because it's about time. Y'all might be separated at this time or giving it a break, and you are stressed out. I feel like here it's you that's really stressed out, because my head started like hurting as soon as I started this message. It's giving you that's really stressed out this time because you don't know if this person's going to come back, or where you don't know the status of where this is going. But Spirit is advising, turn off your clock, stop looking at the clock, because it's divine timing. When it's divine timing, when the universe feels like you are ready to be back with this person, that's when you are to be aligned with this individual. If they are a soulmate, it's divine timing. So things can come back easily together when the time is right. But I feel like you're not with this person because the time is not right. So stop rushing it. You're getting very stressed out. You're not eating. Somebody here, you're not eating, and you are somebody here that likes to cook or eat. You're not even eating correctly. You're going out and you're doing too much nonsense where you're not focusing on your priorities and your mental health and your own self. Like, I don't listen, this person you're going to come back with this individual. I do see here that you want marriage, or you are married to this person, where eventually you got the Four of Wands, where it will be a happy home. But right now, you want to use is being very stingy with your money, and this may have been the issue. Money. Where somebody here is being very greedy, they're overspending, and they're being very possessive. You guys got a trickster energy that's in your energy, or is on the outside, and you're not protecting the union. You're bringing outsiders into your problems, and you don't even need to be telling these people your problems. But if you arguing in front of other people, or you are gossiping and discussing your issues with other people, how are you protecting your union, Leo? You could be dealing with an earth sign, or maybe a fire sign, or somebody here with fire placements, specifically in Aries. Somebody here with Mars placements, could be Scorpio or Aries. And there's somebody here that really came in. There's energy here, okay? It's either air or earth that was in the outside. That was, yeah, okay? That really was in the outside, really messing with the energy here and really fucking it up. And it doesn't mean that they have to be doing something like intentionally. It's just, I feel like here there's a lot of people that really was stressing you both out, okay? But this person makes you feel at home and familiar. They make you feel like you have life, Leo. And if you cherish this relationship with them, You have to stop burning yourself. This is the burning. You got the 10 of Wands. You are at work and you're stressing yourself out, where you are carrying a lot. You may feel like you're carrying all the burden when it comes to dealing with this relationship, because I feel like this person, they threw their hands up when it came to dealing with you. Why? Because past. Somebody here is not dropping issues. It could be both of you. Either you or them, you're not dropping the issue when it comes to your issues. And then you're not protecting the union. When you're in a relationship with somebody here, you need to protect the union. And there's too many outsiders here that's really getting in the way of your connection. And you may only have like one or two people that actually cared or showed that they actually cared and was really mutual when it came to this connection, where they seen it from both sides. Those are the type of people that you need when you need a therapist to talk to. Not these people that are going to be gossiping and only having a one-sided opinion. Because I feel like here y'all are getting advice from one-sided opinions, but you, in reality, you need somebody here that's unbiased. All right. This person is trying to manifest you, or maybe you're trying to manifest, but guess what? At this point, your ancestors have stepped in because it's divine intervention. Something needed to fucking change here. Something needed to change because something was really repetitive. Can I say that again? It's repetitive behavior and it's not changing. You have ancestors here that want to see you together. But in order for this to work out, you guys need to step away from people that are really in the way. You got to catch me outside. You feel like if you go towards this person, they're going to do nothing but argue with you. And yes, you probably are correct. Okay? Because I feel like here you possibly... Both of you give narcissistic traits. Maybe you, Leo, give narcissistic traits the most. But because I feel like here, maybe you're not being authentic with this person 24/7. You're only showing, like, I see here, there's a different mask that's fallen off of one or the other. Could be in the reverse. 1 month, you're going to find something out when it comes to this connection. You got somebody being a snake. On the outside, Fox, it's given air, Aquarius, a behavior. I don't know, foxy here. There's a sly fox. Somebody here feels like they got away with something, or maybe they're doing something in the energy because they hold a grudge. They're sending you omens, bad omens. This person, they might also have water placements or maybe be a water sign. You're in no contact with this individual due to somebody here being a sly fox, and this person is evil. They have no vessel. You're going to find something out in regards to 1 year. This person may have went to a voodoo practitioner. However, you are somebody here that has 9 lives, or the person that you're with has 9 lives. Somebody here is an alien. All right? Nothing's going to happen to this individual. So whoever thinks that they doing something sly to do something to this person, your person, is not going to happen. You need to protect your union and get this flea out of here. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Anyways, this is getting odd. I'm so tired of these messages with weirdness. What's after Leo? Cancer. Listen, I'm so sick of these weird messages. Y'all better cut it out, for real. Going to voodoo practitioners and all this nonsense. Listen, there's nothing wrong with practitioners. I respect all practitioners, okay? Because we gotta have... It is a spiritual warfare out here every day. But if it's unjustified just because somebody is jealous and being petty, can we please stop? All right? Because it's getting weird. Because I feel like somebody here, especially for the Leos, somebody here is doing nonsense in the background and it's unjustified. And then they're wondering why they're getting bad luck. Sorry. Let me add that message here. Whoever's playing in your energy, Leo, you're going to see a difference after you step back and you watch. All right? Because you may think that it's like somebody here that has you're thinking, I feel like here maybe you pointing fingers at somebody here that's doing something when somebody here is getting accused, or what was getting accused of doing stuff that they was not just actually doing. All right, you looking at the wrong person. It's somebody here that's very close to you that's doing this nonsense. Okay, so you need to step back and you need to take a look at what's going on here. All right. Anyways, after that, right? Cancer. Who's thinking about the Cancers? Or maybe you're thinking about somebody. There's a lot of Cancer that came out on the rays today so far. All right. Who's thinking about the Cancers? I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Are we surprised? This person is very egotistical. It's given here that you turned off. You are so turned off by this person. I don't know. I'm getting here like this person like disgusts you. I don't know. They turned you off so bad, Cancer, that you can't even look at them the same because they was so stuck in their ego. I feel here that they had a lot of people stroking their ego. They had people like, I don't know. It's giving like weird energy. I want to make things right. They better hurry up because I feel like here they've really on like a tight string when it comes to you. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. They probably did. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Yes, they were fucking toxic. It's given. Especially here if they're stuck in their ego. That's all they ever showed you was being stuck in their ego. Is given that. Okay? Because that's a way to get somebody back. I feel like here, like, what if they think that they worked on themselves enough to come back to you, Cancer? Why does my phone keep doing this? The light keeps dimming. Stop it. Who is this person that was stuck in their ego for the Cancers? Who is this individual? They have a lot of anxiety right now. All right? It may have been another water sign that you was dealing with. This person, you got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person feels like ever since that you stopped talking to them, that they have no passion and no drive to even do like life. Not even just life, but just work. They're not able to create the way that they was creating. They may have had a business, or maybe they just had a lot of energy. Given here that you was the main supply for the energy, this person sounds like an energy vampire, or maybe they was harvesting off of your energy where now they can't go back to you to feed off your energy. So now their energy is running low. Okay? You really had to use your intuition when it came to talking to this person, because you have the high priest. You are a high priestess. This person really thought that they could play in your face. Cancer. You a high priestess. They try to put illusions over your eyeballs as if you weren't able to see what was going on in the background. I'm sorry, I had to laugh because they thought you were slow and silly. They can think that. Let them have it. Let them think that you were slow when dealing with them. This person, like, they really thought you were slow and didn't know nothing. Not knowing that you a high priestess. They also was doing, they had somebody in the background. There was somebody here that was also playing. They was casting illusions. Or had somebody cast an illusion. I'm about to find out what was going on here. Why this person was so stuck in their ego. They had a lot of friends. Fake friends, sorry. Did I say that? All right. They had a lot of fake friends that was in their energy, like giving out fake information when it came to you. These people knew that you was a high priestess because you really spoke your mind, and it was real shit every single time that you spoke. To the people that actually was, people was talking shit. I feel like a lot of people was gassing this person up. This person didn't know you, and these people, they There was like I'm giving here that the people that was gassing this person up, not knowing that you was a high priestess or maybe was real shit, they was gassing this person up. And these people that was gassing up did not know you at all or thought they knew you. Cancer. In order for them to come forward, they're gonna have a lot of courage. They looks like they might end up coming forward, but you got the 9 of Wands here. This person, they're gonna come forward, and they're gearing up for the worst because they don't know what kind of side they're gonna see of you. This person is stuck in old patterns, meaning that they want to rewrite a story with you that's already dead. And when I see dead, it's just they're dealing with judgment right now. They're dealing with judgment. Things need to be balanced out where, no. Things cannot go back to old patterns and old habits and old ways because right now we have judgment. There's things the scales are being balanced out right now. So this person, they want to come back. They want to act like they changed. They want to act like they want to be in their ego. But it's really just to push you down off a notch. They're trying to push you down off a notch. Now, all of a sudden, they love you. This is somebody here that you actually do love. Maybe you do care about them just a little bit. But you don't got time for them. You really don't. Why? Because listen, you learned a lot about this person when you actually took the rose-colored glasses off. Because this person had a lot of illusions that was casting upon you. Not knowing that you was a high priestess, you was getting stronger every single time that this person was fucking around and finding out you were becoming stronger. They want to come build a family now. You do have a lot of passion with this person, but right now you focusing on yourself and self-care because that was the only way to get over this person. You may have wanted a family with this person. Maybe you tried to have a family. I don't know. But this person casted a lot of illusions over your eyeballs. And right now, they're feeling a lot of guilt and shame. Because you too busy. Listen, you're too busy focusing on the present. You're not even thinking about the past. This person is stuck in the past. Everything that they wanted for you is now happening to them. How about that? This person is sitting in their shadow side. That's their car. Cancer, this might be you. Or maybe you're dealing with another Cancer or a Pisces. Somebody here is stuck in their shadow side, and somebody here is overindulging, and they want to. Storm is brewing. You want to bring somebody here wants to bring another tower. Maybe he was dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know. There was a tower already with the situation, though. I feel like here, I don't even know what to say in regards to the situation because, to be honest, it seems very toxic. Yes, I was stuck in my ego. It does sound a little toxic, Cancer. I don't know. In order to if this person wants to come forward, what's the advice, Spirit, when it comes to this? What's the advice? Listen, this is just sticking out to me. I didn't even shuffle the cards yet. Y'all had a fucking air sign that was in the background that was it's either air or earth, Virgo, or an Aquarius. I was in the background of this shit that was throwing a lot of manipulation in the air. Half of the reason why, the energy was so crazy. What's the advice, Spirit, on this fuckery? Listen, if you were high priestess, you already knew that there was some shit going on. You just didn't say nothing because you just gonna let everybody expose themselves. You are somebody here that just lets people expose themselves because they want to act silly. The advice is you avoiding them because you got the 5 of Wands. You focusing on yourself and you're avoiding conflict and you're avoiding this person. And if they do come with conflict, you're going to try to avoid them the best way that you can because you don't want to deal with them no more. Due to the fact that if they want to come forward, they have to come correct. Not stuck in their ego, acting like they hot shit. Because this person really acted like they was the prize. How are you going to be the prize if you acting silly? How are you going to be the prize when you're really not providing nothing besides draining somebody's energy and constantly being in your ego? Cancer, listen, All right. What's next after Cancer? Gemini. Who's thinking about the Geminis? These reads are cracking me up. Who's thinking about the Geminis? Who is thinking about my Geminis? I've been manifesting you. This person better this person better stop it. That is going to bed. Listen, do I need to have it? You might be dealing with a Virgo. Or maybe a Virgo is trying to manifest you. I don't know. Because they also had the manifesting card also. All right? And I do remember going back in some of my reads for Virgo and Gemini that y'all was dealing with some type of air sign, possibly, or Earth. I don't know, but it's giving weird. I'm getting a connection. All right? But whatever. You put a word fist. I've been manifesting you. That's going against somebody's free will. So either you or them is trying to manifest and it's not working due to the fact that it has to be mutual. The bond has to be mutual, as well as, listen, the divine, I feel like, stepped in on this nonsense because somebody here is doing too much when it comes to the manifesting. It's going against somebody's free will where it's got somebody here is mentally getting unstable due to the fact that they're doing stuff that's baneful pretty much, because if you're going against somebody's free will, that's not okay. The distance between us kills me. Well, that sucks. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. They better come forward. I don't even think you care about this person's apology, because I feel like this person did way too much when you dealt with them. Who is this person that's manifesting the Gemini? You don't even need to be at a distance with this person. I feel like maybe there's blocked communication here where you had no choice but to put some type of distance. Who is this individual that's trying to manifest the Gemini? Geez, the cards just flying. Let me get, you might have dealt with a Scorpio, possibly, or somebody here was, let's get a lot of Scorpio here. Listen, there's nothing but competition and rivalry within this whole entire spread. And then I also see the Hierophant here. Somebody here is doing too much. There's trickster energy that's in the energy that fucked up the whole situation. There's competition and rivalry. Y'all had a fire sign that was doing the most in here. All right. Y'all had an earth sign that was doing the most in here, that was given, that they were throwing money blocks at the both of you to fuck up the whole connection. Trying to put you in lack. Everything that they manifested for you possibly, though, is now happening to them. How about that? We got the Tower here. Because somebody here was doing all this unnecessary nonsense, the Tower had to come in and hit hard. And I see here that it hit somebody's pockets hard and somebody's financial and home stability. Because due to the fact that they was doing too much, I feel like here there's definitely some energy. Somebody here was throwing a lot of manipulation, magic. I see here somebody, you might be part of an institution. Maybe you are part of something here. And regardless, I see here there was just too much nonsense that was going on here. There was a Taurus in the background that was doing the most. There was a Leo in the background doing the most. There was an Aries in the background doing the most. There was a water sign possibly in the background doing the most. I don't know. Somewhere down the line, there was a lot of unnecessary nonsense here. Which casted, because we had the Seven of Cups. The 7th and the 3rd, the 16th and the 5th is significant, as well as, the 1st. All right. Something here is significant here. There's some type of an illusion that was casted upon because of the 7 of Cups. A lot of illusions where a lot of people was wearing rose-colored glasses when it came to this situation. All right. A lot of gossip. That was the heaviest form of manifestation of what of this situation, because there was a lot of gossip. So when you felt like the energy was like really unstable for no fucking reason, is because there was a lot of gossip going around. Something within a community. I see here there's a something within a community where gossip was the heaviest form of magic. Get a life, please. All right. You went no contact with this person because some of you know that's a water sign. You may have dealt with a water sign here, or maybe this person that you wanted to be with was a water sign, possibly. I see it here as a Scorpio. Somebody here went to a voodoo practitioner and they went too many times, which was over the limit. But however, this person is an alien. They have more than 9 lives. They can't be touched. Get a life here, please. Now, this person is seeing bad omens and they're scared shitless because they don't know what to do because they went too far. I see here somebody went too far. Y'all picked at somebody here, or maybe more than 2. There's like 2 to 3 individuals here that was like constantly attacked for no reason. Somebody here did something way too much. They was manifesting nonsense. And now they're trying to manifest somebody back here, but it's not working. They're trying to figure out why it's not working. Well, if you see the bigger picture, and the reason why it's not working is because it's going against somebody's free will. The person also has to feel the same way about you. And please manifest something better than manifesting love. Why don't you do a self-love when you're going to do love for manifestation? All right? This person may be dealing with immigration issues, or maybe they are an immigrant. I'm seeing here that they might be from a different country. This person might be an informant, or maybe they were sent in as an informant. Listen. I see here that they're definitely some type of immigrant, though, or maybe they're going through immigration issues. I feel like here they might not have a valid visa. I don't know why I'm picking up some weird nonsense where they might not even have a valid visa or some type of documents. They might be seeking legal advice very soon when it comes to their situation. They wanted problems for you. Well, they gained a lot of problems after you, okay? After wanting the most for you, which was the worst. All right. What's after you guys? Taurus. All right, Taurus. Who's thinking about you? Oh, these messages. Who is thinking about the Taurus? Let's just different deck. Who is thinking about the Tauruses? Who is thinking about Taurus? Who is thinking about the Tauruses? Oh boy. Listen, this is somebody here that you met around the springtime of some type of year. Doesn't even need to be this year. It could have been any year. All right. Or maybe you were just trying to grow with this person to see where it could possibly go in the future. And this was a big wish fulfillment at one point in time. However, your ancestors and their ancestors had to step in on this situation, as well as your spirit guides in spirit. Because you were not seeing something here. Your third eye was blocked heavy when dealing with this individual, where I don't know what was going on with you, Taurus. This is not the first time I've seen this message for you. Okay? Where your third eye has been blocked, and your third eye is usually open. All right? Your intuition is usually on point, but if for some reason you had this big, grand slam of an illusion over your eyeball. All right? You had to take a courage. You had to step back and really free yourself from this situation, because I feel like you even felt like you was in handcuffs or chains when dealing with this individual. It's like you couldn't even step away from 1 minute. to get away from this person. It could be a fire sign that you was dealing with, or somebody here with fire placements, or somebody here, yeah. I don't know. This person was to come in with action. All right? To have a new beginning. It's given here. It could be any fire sign. I don't know. I'm getting fire, okay? But we'll see. Who is this person? Maybe it's just giving fire because they want to come in hasty like a fire sign. This person here is getting really upset because I feel like you chose to walk away and free yourself from a situation that no longer serves you. Because you was just getting sick of the same old routine with this individual, and you realized that nothing was really going in your favor when dealing with this person. What happened here with the Taurus when dealing with this individual? Listen, this is you. You had to know your self-worth when it came to dealing with this individual. All right? And somebody here was living beyond their means, meaning that maybe like you had a different view in regards to this relationship. This person did not, I feel like here they didn't have like yours was realistic, but theirs was like only for a short term moment, possibly. There was an illusion over. You got the Seven of Cups. There's an illusion that was casted upon this whole entire situation. Then we got the Tower. This drove you in to some type of like, you dealt with a lot of pain and suffering when it came to like parting ways with this individual due to somebody you didn't want to. I feel like here, Taurus, it's not the first time I'm getting this message with you. Somebody here was not wanting to change. You were like fearing change. Somebody here didn't want to change. It's either you or them that was fearing change, where something was repetitive and it was the same thing because there was some type of an illusion that was casted upon the situation. What was going on here? What happened here? This person might be a Mason, possibly. Maybe there was some type of hidden secrets. I do see here, they may have been part of a cult. The black magic is here. You was possibly seeing flies. I'm getting lightheaded right now. There was heavy illusions placed upon this situation. And I feel like somebody here, and it's giving them, they was not being honest in regards to a lot of things that they was doing in the background. Somebody here was playing in the energy. Two-faced. This is somebody here that would smile in front of your face or act like y'all had this real commitment, but they would sit there and talk shit about you with other people. Not acting like they weren't cherishing and protecting the union. So also it brought out outsiders, which was throwing energy as well, or doing some type of nonsense in the background. They made people go against you, Taurus, due to the fact that they was not protecting the union. But I also feel like here it could be in the reverse as well. Y'all have a whistleblower that's going to come forward to really speak truth in regards to what the fuck this person was doing in the energy. Somebody here was not being their authentic self. It's definitely giving whistleblower. I see here there's going to be some type of whistleblower that's about to fucking blow the can and the top off of this whole entire dynamic between you guys. You might not even be dealing with this person, and if you are, there's a whistleblower here that's going to blow the top off of possibly confirming your suspicions of what was going on here. This person may act like a heathen. They're always threatening to call the cops all the time. All the time, they always threatening to call the cops. But then want to get weird. It's given here that they don't like cops, but they're a cop caller. Make it make sense 2 weeks, you about to find something out in regards to this person due to a whistleblower. The whistleblower might be a chosen one or somebody here that works for the Most High or here for a purpose because they are unique. This may be somebody here that maybe your person didn't like this individual. Maybe they was throwing some type of magic, black magic at the... This might be a family member that they was throwing nonsense to. However, this person has 9 lives. They're alien or some sort. So I'm not understanding. Whatever they was doing in the background, or maybe this was you, Taurus. I don't know. Let's figure it out here. Make it make sense. I don't know what's going on here in the energy, but somebody here is a Mason of some sort or a part of a cult. And I don't think decided to do something to somebody here that was in your energy. Wasn't very fucking smart now, was it? Because this is somebody here that can feel all energy and knows exactly where the energy is coming from. So this person might be going through whatever they wanted for the person here that was maybe in your life specifically. I see here that might be somebody here that was very personal to you, that ruined some type of dynamic of some sort. I don't know. I'm getting here some type of weird nonsense where something here was baneful. So if something is not going right in this person's life, they know exactly why it's not going right. We're going to leave that at that. This person's silly. They're fucking around and finding out real hard what it's like now when a real tower comes in and the Most High decides to protect the chosen. Or somebody here that's here for a purpose. Now let's go to Aries. Aries. Hold on. Somebody doesn't want me talking for you. So let me just sip some water here. My throat got real dry as I started talking. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. This person knows that they need to work on themselves, Aries. I can't let you go. They really can't let you go. They got too many memories with you, and this is somebody here that you was with for a while, okay? You're always on my mind. This person is constantly thinking about you because they don't know the status of your relationship right now. They don't know they haven't heard from you to the point where it's worrying them. They're having sleepless nights. This person is not sleeping. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. This person, oh my God, I can feel their heart. Aries, I can feel this person's heart. They're so hurt. I don't know. Oh, this is resonating because my whole face is like, and my whole body is like tingling. They're so apologetic. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I realized all the mistakes I've made. I can't go another day without you. This person they're getting very depressed day by day that you're not with them. And I see here that you was with them for a while. And I feel like maybe you left. And they haven't been the same ever since. My heart is aching along with this person due to the fact that I can see them really like crying. Like they're really depressed. They're making me want to fucking cry at this point. Ugh. I can really feel this person's tears. What happened here? Aries, this person has not been the same without you. I'm getting a little sad with this person because they're not doing well financially, and they're not doing well like without you to the point where now they're feeling the loss of you even more than ever. All right, you guys may have been at a distance for a little bit of time, or maybe you put a distance between your connection. You got the Strength card in the reverse. All right, this is them though. They're feeling really insecure when it comes to themselves. They're not who they were. They're having a lot of self-doubt. They're not sitting in their strength, meaning that this person is typically strong, but now they're not strong. It's looking like the shoe's on the other foot now, where you are the one that's strong and they're not. You had the courage to walk away from this situation, all right, because you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You felt like you was being weighed down day by day by this individual, and this, by dealing with them, it gave you a lack of motivation and you were not able to be yourself. And I see a lot of you not being able to be yourself, or your passion for this person, or even just connecting with them, slowly drifted off due to a lot of actions from both sides. I see you and them. You guys, you may not even feel connected to this person anymore. And you had, listen, we had the nine of wands here. You are being tested by the universe every day when dealing with this individual, to the point where you had to have the courage to walk away from this situation because you was being tested by the Most High to see if you learned the lesson when dealing with this person. Because there was a lot of hurt coming from both sides. It's not even just one side. I feel like you've been with this person for a while, where it's a lot of pent up grudges, pent up remorse, pent up sadness, pent up guilt, where the only thing that would really fix this is therapy. But it has to be from both sides, where the therapy is mutual from both sides. And I feel like it's not mutual anymore. I feel like you were for it before, but now it's like you're not even for saving this connection anymore. And I feel really sad for the both of you, because I feel like here, you're not over this person. You really still love this person. All right? You really still love this person to the point where every day, like, it's like now the whole deck wants to fall out. I feel like the whole deck wants to fall out due to there's so much nonsense that happened here that everything happened. Everything in this stack possibly happened. Because I see a lot of years with time, effort, commitment. One of you is manifesting the other. However, it's going against somebody's free will to the point where, and also it has to be, both of you wants it just as most as the other for it to actually manifest and come into fruition. You may possibly not feel the same way towards this person anymore, where yes, you were able to this person was able to easily manifest you possibly in the past. However, they can't anymore due to loss of feeling. Somebody here doesn't feel the same. They're very heartbroken. I feel like here it's coming from both sides, that there's a lot of heartbreak, where somebody here is manifesting from pain. And sometimes, yes, our pain, our tears and our cries really do help when manifesting. But at this point in time, the Most High has stepped in with the situation, and your ancestors, their ancestors, and the divine. The divine had to step in. Because there was a lot of fuckery that was going on in the energy, and it was time that maybe there was some time apart here for you guys to see the bigger aspect of what was truly going on within this connection. Because I feel like there's a lot of outsiders that got in the way of this connection. I feel like here, there's not a lot of, the connection was not protected. Meaning that a lot, like, everybody knew your issues when it came to dealing with this person. And maybe you didn't used to talk about it in the past, but I feel like here, gossip. I see here there's a lot of gossip that was going on. And y'all started trusting no one. Trust no one. You couldn't even trust each other. It went to trusting each other. Having each other's back to not trusting each other, where it really fucked up this connection. Where it's created a tower, and now you guys don't even know each other anymore. Where this was like a high level commitment, it's giving soul contract, where you guys may have been together since past life. It's heartbreaking to feel because I feel like I feel both pain from both sides. It's making me sad here, okay? That there is so much fuckery that it's just, I don't even feel. What's the advice, Spirit, when dealing with this individual with for Aries? What's the advice? What's the advice, Aries? What's the advice? You got the Seven of Staffs, okay? Both of you is confused. Right now is not a good time to even go towards each other because with the Seven of Staffs in the reverse is indecisive energy and it's confusion. Both of yous, I'm getting the energy where you guys want to come towards each other, but because there's so much nonsense that happened in the background, right now, you guys just need a period of peace and getting your head clear, which I do see here you're doing that, Aries. But this person, they feel like they cannot move on without some type of explanation of why you're not talking to them. My advice is to at least send a message. This person, I just because I feel like you do care about this person is getting so depressed. They're contemplating their life right now. It's not healthy. All right. If it does resonate, guys, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video. Peace out and good night.